Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are starting exercise 1.1 of first year. It is a second lecture. So the first question we have, find the multiplicative inverse of each of the following complex number. So we have given these complex numbers, so we have to find the inverse of each number. So first part we have minus 4 and 7. So first of all we write it in the complex form. So let z is equal to minus 4 plus 7 iota. Okay, so now we take the conjugate of z. So the conjugate of z is z bar. We represent conjugate with z bar, then minus 4 minus 7 iota. Okay, so basically the formula of the inverse we have the conjugate of z over the mod square of z. So now we find the mod. So it is z mod square is equal to minus 4 square plus 7 square. So then it is 4 times 4 16 plus 7 times 7 49. So 16 plus 49 is 65. So the formula of z inverse we have conjugate of z over z mod square. So the value of z, conjugate of z, is minus 4 minus 7 iota over 65. So now we have z inverse is equal to minus 4 over 65 minus 7 over 65, 7 iota. So then our final answer will become minus 4 over 65 and minus 7 over 65. So this is answer of question part 1 of question 1. Okay, so I hope you guys understand it. So now we move towards the next part of this question, that is 2 square root and minus 5 square root. So first of all we write it in this complex form. So it is 2 square root minus 5 square root iota. So then the conjugate of this one is minus square root remains same and it will become plus 5 square root iota. After this we find the modulus of z. So the modulus of z, 2 square root square minus plus into 5 square root square. So square will be cancelled by square root and square root is cancelled by square. Then it is 2 plus 5 and it is equal to 7. So here the value of z modulus square is 7 and the value of z bar or z conjugate is 2 square root plus 5 square root iota over 7. Then we have 2 square root over 7 plus 5 square root iota over 7 z inverse. Okay, so our final answer will become 2 square root over 7 and 5 square root over 7. So this is answer of part 2 of question 1. Okay, dear students, now we move towards the next part of this question, part 3. So in part 3 we have, in part 3 we have 1 and 0. So first of all we write it in the complex form. We have 1 plus 0 iota. Then the conjugate of this one will be, the conjugate of this one is 1. Okay, and the modulus square of this one is 1 square plus 0 square, that is basically is equal to 1. So now we have the value of z, conjugate of z is 1 and the value of z's modulus square is also 1, so it is equal to 1. So our final answer of this one will be 0 and 1 and 0. So this is our final answer. So I hope you guys understand it. So now we move towards the next question, question 2. In the question 2, separate into real and imaginary parts. So we have to separate the real and imaginary parts. So we have to, okay, so dear students, now we move towards the question 2 of this exercise. Okay, so in question 2 we have, okay, so the first part of question 2 is 2 minus 7 iota over 4 plus 5 iota. So first of all we write down it as 2 minus 7 iota over 4 plus 5 iota, that is equal to 2 minus 7 iota over 4 plus 5 iota multiplied by conjugate of the denominator. So the conjugate of denominator is 4 minus 5 iota over 4 minus 5 iota. Okay, so now we multiplied 2 into 4, then we have plus 2 into minus 5 iota. Then we have 7 iota into 4 and minus 7 iota into minus 5 iota. After this, we multiply the denominators, 4 into 4, then we have 4 into minus 5 iota. After this, we have 5 iota into 4, then we have plus 5 iota into minus 5 iota. So after this, we simplify it. So it will be 8 minus 10 iota. We multiply 2 by minus 5, so it will become minus 5 iota. Then minus 7 iota multiplied by 4 is equal to minus 28 iota. After this, we multiply minus 7 iota by minus 5 iota, so it will become 35 iota square. Okay, so the denominator of this one will be, we have 4 times 4 16 minus 20 iota, then we have 20 iota, then we have minus 25 iota square. After this, we have then we simplify it, so it will become 8 minus 38 iota minus 35, because iota square is equal to 1. Iota square is always equal to 1. So this is the formula we have. So now in the denominator, these are cancelled by each other, and 16 minus 25, it will become plus, 25 will become plus because both are negative, so it will become positive. Okay, so then we have minus 27 minus 38 iota over 41. So now we move on to the next step. So here we separated minus 27 over 41 and minus 25 minus 38 minus 38 iota over 41. So this is the answer of the first part of question 2. Okay, dear students, now we move towards the next part of question 2. So the next part of question 2, we have minus 2 plus 3 iota square over 1 plus iota. So now we write it down here, minus 2 plus 3 iota square over 1 plus iota. So we just First of all, we expand the numerator. So here we have, if we expand the numerator, we have 4 minus 12 iota plus 9 iota square. This is the formula. A plus b square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab or plus 2ab. So this is the formula we use here. 1 plus iota. Then next step we have 4 minus 12 iota plus 9 over 1 plus iota. Then we have 4 plus 9, 4 minus 9, then iota square is equal to minus 1, so it will become minus. Okay, so now we have minus 5 minus 12 iota over 1 plus iota. So now we multiply it by conjugate of denominator, that is 1 minus iota over 1 minus iota. Then we just multiply it, so it will be minus 5 into 1 minus 5 into minus iota. Then we have minus 12 iota into 1 minus 12 iota into minus iota. Okay, then we have 1 into 1, then plus 1 minus iota, then we have iota into 1, then plus iota into minus iota. Okay, so now the students, we simplified. So when we simplify the first one, it is minus 5 minus 7 iota minus 12 over 1 minus iota plus iota minus iota square. Okay, so dear students, now we move here for the next step. So when we simplify the simplified, so it will become minus 17 minus 7 iota over they are cancelled by each other, and it will become 1 plus 1. So here it is 17 minus 7 iota over 2, so minus 17 over 2 and minus 7 iota over 2. So this is the answer of our second part of question 2. So I hope you guys understand it. So now we move towards next part quickly. If you have any kind of question about or any kind of step that you don't understand, so you can mention me here in the comment box. I will answer you. Okay, so now we move towards the third part of question 2. So the third part of question 2, we have okay, so dear students, The third part of question 2, we have iota over 1 plus iota. So now we simplify this one. Okay. So dear students, the third part we have 1 iota over 1 plus iota, this part. So here we have iota over 1 plus iota is equal to iota over 1 plus iota multiply 1 minus iota over 1 minus iota. Okay, so now we multiply it. It will become iota into 1 minus iota over 1 into 1 plus 1 into minus iota, then plus iota into 1 and plus iota into minus iota. So now it will become, so when we simplify it, it will become iota minus iota square, okay, over we have 1 minus iota plus iota minus iota square, so they are cancelled, and here we have 1 minus iota over 1 plus 1 plus 1, so that is basically is equal to 1 minus iota over 2. Okay, so next we have 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 iota. So this is the third part of this question, so I hope you guys understand it. So now we move towards the next part 4 of this question. So in the part 4 we have given 4 plus 3 iota square over 4 minus 3 iota. Okay, so dear students, we take it on here. We have 4 plus 3 iota square over 4 minus 3 iota is equal to 4 plus 3 iota square over. Okay, so here basically we need to expand the numerator, so we expand it here, we expand the numerator here first. Okay, so then we move on to the next step. So when we expand it, so it will be the formula that 16, okay, 16 plus 24 iota plus 24 iota plus 9 iota square. Okay, so then the denominator will be 4 plus 5 iota remains same, then we have 16 plus 24 iota minus 9, because iota square is equal to minus 1, so then denominator remains same, 4 plus 5 iota. Okay, so dear students, in the next step, 16 minus 9, we have 7 plus 24 iota over 4 plus 5 iota. Okay, then we have, now we multiply them. So when we multiply them, it will be 28. We multiplied with the, first of all we multiplied with the conjugate. So the conjugate of this one is 4 minus 5 iota over 4 minus 5 iota. So 7 times 4 is 28, and minus then we have 7 times 5 is 35. So okay, 28 plus then we have then we have 21 iota plus 96 iota plus 72 iota square. Okay, so then we multiply denominator. So the denominator is 4 times 4 16 plus minus 20 iota. Then we have 20 iota. Then we have 25 iota square. So they are cancelled by each other, and in the next step we have, so in the next step we have 28 plus 177 iota minus 72. Then we have over 16 plus 25. Okay, so now the students we have, so in the next step we have, when we simplify it we will get minus 44 plus 117 iota over 25. It is a mistake here, a little bit mistake here. We have 9. So it is 25 here. Then our final answer is 44 over 25 and 177 iota over 25. Okay, so dear student, this is the last part of this question. Now we move towards question 3 quickly. Okay, so here in question 3 we have, in question 3 we have to prove that z bar is equal to z if and only if z is a real number. Okay, so the question 3, we have so prove that z bar is equal to z if and only if z is a real. So first of all we have to prove that z bar is equal to z if and only if z belongs to R. Okay, so then here we have to prove. First we assume z bar is equal to z. So if z bar is equal to z, then a minus b iota is equal to a plus b iota. Then it is equal to a minus b iota minus a plus b iota is equal to 0. Then we simplify it, it will be a square plus a b iota minus okay, dear student, we are doing a mistake, but so here we have a minus b iota minus a minus b iota. So a minus a cancelled, it will be minus b iota square. So it will be minus 2b iota square. So is equal to 0. Then it will become minus 2, it will become plus 2, b is equal to 0, then b is equal to 0 we have. Then so z is equal to a plus 0 iota, that is equal to a, and a belongs to R. So this is the first. Hence we can say that hence z bar is equal to z is real. So it is the first part. Now we move towards the second part of this one. So the second part of this one will be this. Now we move towards the second part. Second part we have if z is equal to a plus 0 iota, then z is equal to a minus 0 iota, that is equal to a, and a is equal to z. So z bar is equal to z. So hence we can say that hence z is a real, z is a real, then z bar is equal to z. So our statement, this statement is proved. Okay, so dear students, we move on question 4 in the next lecture. So if you have any kind of question about these questions or any kind of step that you don't understand, so you can ask to me here in the comment box. I will give you the answer. Thank you very much for taking class. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye.